If you're a detailer, this video is for you. My name's Sean. I'm the owner of Clean Command LLC based in Charleston, South Carolina. A lot of people are curious about how they can avoid jobs that are super tough, that don't pay a lot of money, and that can potentially lead to getting bad reviews. So there's one solution to this. Well, I take that back. There's another solution. One solution is you get so good that you can clean any situation, no matter how bad it is, no matter what the price is, and you'll solve this. The problem with that, it's not realistic. There is only one real solution to how to avoid these issues, and it's called raising your prices. If you don't raise your prices, you are going to be prone to this type of review. You're going to be prone to bad word of mouth. You're going to be prone to disappointing people. And here's why. People that pay lower prices for these services, in general, want more for that service than said person who pays double or triple the price. Here's why. If someone's paying you $150 to detail their nasty car and they don't make a lot of money, that $150 is like $900 to someone with money, or there's maybe even a bigger gap than that. So to them, this $150 or $175 or $200 or whatever you're charging is just a ton for them, even though you might not think that that price is. For them, it's a lot. So what they want, they're expecting that if they spend this much money, which is like a whole week's worth of groceries, their dirty car is gonna look brand new. And you know, as a detailer, that's just not the case. It's almost impossible to clean a car that's been completely neglected and get it to where it looks like showroom quality. The car may be extremely clean, but you know as well as I do, there are things that won't come out of a car unless you have super crazy equipment, time, and can really pay for the labor to remove those things. So when you essentially raise your price, you price those people out. Now, don't feel bad. There's going to be a large swath of the detailing population that's going to pick these jobs up for you, so those people aren't going to go unattended. What happens though is you raise your price, you attract people with more money. People with more money generally are less hard on their vehicles. They don't use their vehicles for work. They have multiple vehicles, and because their vehicles are nice or expensive, they take care of those vehicles much better than the people who are under a certain income class. Now, this isn't, to judge income classes, this is simply to state what this means for a detailer. If you want to accept, jobs that are, where someone's barely able to pay for this and their car is really bad, you may want to explain to them before you start that you're not going to be able to get this to showroom quality. You need to set realistic expectations. So if you are in that situation, explain that to the customer and make sure that they want to move forward no matter what happens. Because in my experience, I've had this happen. I had a vehicle a while back that was booked through a third party, and they have tiered pricing. So this gentleman paid the lowest tiered pricing, which is what he could afford, and there's no problem with that. I accepted the job. I went there. I cleaned it to capacity, like cleaned it perfectly. But the car had been extremely neglected, and I'm not even sure what he wasn't happy about, but I think what he was not happy with is that he paid a certain amount of money to get this service done, and he was expecting something that was apparently unrealistic. So he left me a bad review. So how do we avoid this? How are we proactive? Well, we raise our prices, we attract better customers, and quite frankly, those vehicles that you're charging now double for are half as hard. It's more like you're 4Xing your price. So let's say you double your price, for example, and the car is half as dirty as what it was before. It's like doubling it again. So you're getting half as difficult and double the price. It's really hard to beat. So the first thing I would do if I was you guys, and you want to avoid bad reviews, you want to avoid unhappy customers, and you want to be able to have cars in your portfolio that look better on your social media, on your website, that attract more customers, then I recommend you raise your price today. I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. My mission is to help as many detailers as possible, or even people within any service industry, but detailers specifically, on how they can make changes and grow their business and make their business easier for them to run in the future. Thank you guys and have an awesome day.